And he reads it. He reads the line, and then the knocking fucking stops, chat. And he goes, what happened to Mr. Fettuccine? And she's like, oh, you can go and see. He's like, okay. And he goes to the door, chat. Opens it, and Mr. Fettuccine, and his face is falling off! Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I also wanted to let you know that not only do I create content here on Class in the Glass, but I also stream content on my Twitch channel, Mr. Revan7. I play single-player games, multiplayer games, and I also do movie reviews and cartoon reviews as well. I also want to encourage you to check out my Patreon, Class in the Glass, where I offer audio commentaries, full reactions for movies, and also the ability to submit questions for my video casts and podcasts. In the meantime, thank you for watching and enjoy the video.
The Care Bears movie. Bring someone you care about.
We are starting out at the home of the Cherrywood, chat. It is this middle-aged couple, and they are a foster family, chat. Introduced to Mr. Cherrywood and Mrs. Cherrywood, chat. And good old Mrs. Cherrywood, she's putting all the foster kids to bed, chat. They love her. I mean, you know, Mrs. Cherrywood apparently is a fantastic foster mom. She treats the kids extremely well, chat. Clearly endeared to her as she is endeared to them. It's like, this is very loving family, chat, given a very positive environment. But the kids, they're all like, where's Mr. Cherrywood? Where's Mr. Cherrywood? Where's Cherrywood, Dad? And she's like, I'm always fucking second fiddle to him, aren't I? And it changes, Chad. It completely changes the tone. It gets very dark. And it goes, oh! And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Mr. Cherrywood is coming up the stairs. And Mr. Cherrywood, he comes up the goddamn stairs, Chad. And he's like, oh, I'm coming, kids. Don't worry. Like, yay, Mr. Cherrywood. And he comes in, chat, and he does all sorts of magic. Because the reason why, chat, they like to have Mr. Cherrywood tuck them in for bed is that he does all sorts of magic tricks, and he sings songs for the children, and they love that. And he does all these sorts of pulling fucking things out of his hat, chat, doing card tricks, you know, singing really nice songs that all the kids sing to. They love Mr. Cherrywood and Mr. Cherrywood, chat, but not as much. Not as much as Mr. Cherrywood. And he tucks all the kids in, as does his wife, chat. And right before they're about to leave, the littlest of the foster children, chat, she is a toddler. She stands up in her crib and goes, Mr. Cherrywood, can you read us a story? And he goes, well, it's getting a little late. And she says, please, Mr. Cherrywood, it helps us sleep better. And all the kids are like, yeah, Mr. Cherrywood, please read us a story. And he goes, okay, I'll read you. So they go, yay! And Mr. Cherrywood brings over the baby, chat, puts her in the arm of Mr. Cherrywood. And he grabs a book. He grabs a book, chat. He puts it on his lap. And they're like, you need your reading hat, Mr. Cherrywood's like, you goddamn right I do. Mr. Cherrywood! Bring me my reading hat. And she comes on over and she gives, and it's a magician's top hat, chat. She puts this on his head. And it's like, all right, kids. Boy, do I have a fucking story and a half for you. And they go, yay! And he tells the story, chat, of the Care Bears the movie. That's the book. That's Care Bears the movie. And he tells of the land of Cares a lot, I guess. And where all these bears, who I assume have died on the earth, chat, they all died, and their souls have ascended to heaven. And apparently God went, listen, okay, the whole angel concept, you know, Christianity, bullshit, by the way. All bullshit. You transform into a Care Bear, chat. Whether you were a bear or a human, that's the rules, chat. Them's the rules, okay? You transform into a multicolored bear with a design on your stomach, right? And you have a specific thing that pertains to you. So, for example, chat, you can have someone called Friendship Bear. Your speciality is friendship, and you have like a power. You get like a kind of a specific ability, chat. Some bears appear not to have a power. Sometimes it just pertains to their personality, chat. You also have you have Sleepy Bear. Like his thing is just fucking sleep. That's all he does, chat. You have Rendered Heart Bear, which is a scary name in hindsight. And he is able, chat, he has like an exposed heart. And so he's able to, I guess, inflate his heart, chat, till it pops out and it replaces itself. And he can use it to expand things and to break things over and to lift them up in the air. It's very confusing, the rules, chat. It's very confusing, the rules. Thank you. Ooh, chat, we got some new followers. Ooh. I love it, chat. Thank you, Senior Greenie and TNSI for the follows. You're my new Huckleberries. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing very, very well today. But So they all have different abilities, chat. So I'm trying to get this. Well, this is all going on. We're seeing Cares a Lot, chat. As I said before, that it's literally heaven where all the dead bears live. And it's nice up there. It's really nice. They all have their houses and castles in the sky, and they have rainbow bridges. Kind of like Asgard. Think of like Asgard, chat, except with more clouds and a lot of dead teddy bears. Just a ton of them. There's a heaping of dead teddy bears, chat. And they're all multicolored and shit. And each one has like a specific job, and they all fly cloud cars and shit. You know, not like, Cloud City cloud cars, the things that were like the red thingies that are connected together. No, just like their own version. It's like literally a cloud with a steering wheel. That's what they got. And you see some of the bears. Apparently, death is meaningless, chat, because the bears consistently fall off the cloud, chat. Like, we see Sleepy Bear. I guess it's called Sleepy Bear, chat. And he fucking rolls on over, and he drops. And it's like, holy shit! But it's okay, chat, because there's these little stars who, I guess, act as guardians. And so they grab him and they bring him back to where he was, chat, and they kind of float away. So it's like, all right, so clearly you can't escape this, chat. This is, in a way, chat, it is a living hell. Where if you don't want to be a Care Bear, hey, you're fucked. No, you got to be a Care Bear, okay? You got to spread that goddamn friendship one way or another. You can't end it. This is eternity for you, so horrifying, chat. This is a horrifying movie. I get it now. I understand now. The lore of the Care Bears. And we're following with some of the Care Bears, chat. We're following a Friendship Bear and one called Secret Bear who scares the shit out of me because Friendship Bear, straightforward, like her specialty is friendship. She likes to make friends, as do all the Care Bears, but she in particular really does it, chat. She's kind of the one that initiates the friendship, right? And the other ones come on in once the friendship is coalescing. It's coalescing, chat. And she's on a mission along with Secret Bear, who is weird to me because he only speaks in whispers, chat, in riddles. Like, you never hear his voice. He always whispers people's ear. He's like, yes, Secret Bear, and you don't know what the fuck he just said. It's like, what's happening? And they do something. It's weird. But they're on a mission, chat, because they are going to save two kids. There are these two little kids, chat. Kim and Jason. You got Kim, who's the older sister, and Jason, who's the little brother, chat. And they are in desperate need of friendship, chat. And this is fucked up. This is how dark this movie gets. Apparently, chat, their parents, the movie says this, their parents abandoned them when very recently, and they've been living in an orphanage for, I don't know, like about a year, right? And they have become so cold and cut off that they want no friends. They don't want any friends. They want a new mom and dad because they think they're just going to be abandoned again. So it's like, all right, dark material already. All right, it's kind of melancholy. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's not. I thought it was just going to be fucking friendship is magic. Everyone's fucking dancing and shit. Everyone's happy or whatever. Maybe deal with a kid who's like, I'm feeling sad. Why are you sad? It's like shit. Like, no. Fucking child abandonment right in the beginning of the movie. I was like, oh, okay, shit. And, Kim and Jason, chat, they're walking in the park, and they just see these bears. They just see these two bears, and they're like, what the fuck is that? And Friendship Bear walks over to Secret Bear. She goes, hi, my name is Friendship Bear. I heard that you need a friend. And I love it, chat, because Jason goes, why should we be your friend? It was like, damn. She's like, well, even though sometimes people are hurting, everyone could use a good friend for comfort. And they're like, we don't want to be your friend. Get away from us. Get away from us. And they're fucking walking away and shit. They want nothing to do with him, chat. But, good old Friendship Bear, she's like, no, listen, I know you're feeling really bad, but I really want to be able to help you, okay? We can have fun together. And Secret Bear's like, tell them about Cares a Lot. And she's like, yes, and Cares a Lot. Like, well, what's Cares a Lot? Cares a Lot's where we're from. We live in heaven. Would you like to go to heaven? And they're like, I don't know. And fucking Friendship Bear's like, are you sure? Does it smell like chloroform to you? And she chloroforms the children, chat. Meanwhile, chat, we cut to another child. We cut to Nicholas, chat, who apparently has also been abandoned by his family, and he works at an amusement park, chat. He is the assistant to the magician, one of many acts at the amusement park, chat. Nicholas, his story, chat, is he has never had a single friend in his life. So I'm like, oh my God. It's already kind of dark, and his life sucks. Like, I don't think he's going to school. He has to serve this magician, chat named Mr. Fettuccine, He's named after a fucking pasta, chat. That's what he's named after. And he puts this kid through hard manual labor, chat, constantly. Because we see rendered heart bear with his exposed heart valve is like, this is fucking sad. I want to help this kid. I want to be his friend. His heart is rendered, chat. He's rendering his heart to Nicholas. But he witnesses fucking Nicholas grabbing this giant, treasure goddamn treasure chest, chat, and he's hauling into the trailer of Mr. Fettuccine, and he's struggling. I mean, he's like emaciated. Clearly, Mr. Fettuccine has not been serving him a lot of food, hasn't been feeding him well, chat. He's looking very, very skinny, very emaciated, and Mr. Fettuccine is just like, Nicholas, just put it over there, sir, it's really heavy. It's like, I don't care, put it over there. And Nicholas, because it's so fucking heavy, chat, He trips and falls into the next room, and the case, the fucking treasure chest opens, a lot of stuff breaks in it. And Mr. Fettuccine's like, there you go again, Nicholas. Why do I keep you around? You're useless! Useless! Why do you do what you do? And meanwhile, rendered Heart Bear, he walks in, Chad, and he's like, this guy's a fucking asshole. And he's witnessing this shit. He's like, I want to help Nicholas. He seems like he needs a good person to talk to and be his friend. And Mr. Fettuccine's just like, well, go see what's still in the treasure chest, and then maybe I can incorporate it into my next act in an hour, right? And he goes back to his desk. But then, oh shit, Rendered Heart Bear, he runs underneath the desk, chat, so to not expose himself to Mr. Fettuccine. And there's a big hole in the desk, chat, so he's watching what Nicholas is doing. And Nicholas, looking fucking sad, I'm like, I got my heart went out to this kid, chat. He's putting things together. He's got like a little oil lamp, chat, like an old chest. And then he notices, chat, to his side, this book that's glowing. He's just like, what the hell? And he unwraps this book, chat, and it's glowing. It's like has a light coming off of it. And he puts it on the chest in front of him, chat, and it starts talking to him. It's just like, Nicholas, I'm here to help you. It's a very sultry woman's voice, chat. He's like, oh, you're very hot, book. She's like, yes, I am. I hear you're seeking a friend. And he goes, boy, I sure would love to have a friend. And she says, I can help you with that. I can be your friend, Nicholas, and I can help you get so many other friends. And he goes, really? She goes, yes. But in order for me to help you, in order for me to be your friend, you need to open me up and read me. We can be friends together. We can read stories. Isn't that fun, Nicholas? He goes, boy, would it? She goes, yeah. So all I need to do is just grab the key inside the treasure chest and open me up. And Rendered Heart Bear is like, that bitch is lying. She's lying, Nicholas. Don't listen to her. But Nicholas is like, I just want a friend. And he grabs the fucking key, chat. He puts in the goddamn book. Pow, pow! The book opens up, and we see kind of this yellow, kind of like a sexy Homer Simpson, chat. It's like a sexy Homer Simpson, right? Like if Homer Simpson was a woman. Boom. That's the thing that we see inside the book. And she's like, oh, it's so good to stretch my pages, my binding. Thank you, Nicholas. She's like, boy, ma'am, you look a lot like Homer Simpson. Yes, but sexy. He goes, hell yeah, you do. And he's like, so you can help me have more friends? And she's like, of course I can, Nicholas. Meanwhile, Mr. Fettuccine's like, God damn it, Nicholas, what the hell's going on? Because he heard that fucking explosion, and he's getting up, and he's walking over there. And all of a sudden, the book, chat, they just call it the Evil Spirit book. I'm going to call it Sexy Homer Simpson. Sexy Homer Simpson, chat, she magically shuts the door. And Mr. Fettuccine's like, Nicholas, the door is stuck. What's going on in there? And Nicholas is like, why did you do that to Mr. Fettuccine? She goes, oh, he's not a very good friend to you. You know, he's never believing you, Nicholas. He's always trying to hold you back. Would you like me to stop him? And she goes, well, I don't want to get in trouble. She goes, of course you don't want to get in trouble. Of course, of course. All you need to do, Nicholas, is read a few pages. I don't know why Nicholas needs to read the pages, because clearly Sexy Homer Simpson is able to control space and time anyway without him, but I don't know. It's the movie, chap. Them's the rules. So he's like, okay, what do I do? Just read on this page. She fucking goes ahead, gets on the right page, chat, and he reads it. He reads the line, and then the knocking fucking stops, chat. And he goes, what happened to Mr. Fettuccine? And she's like, oh, you can go and see. He's like, okay. And he goes to the door, chat. Opens it, and Mr. Fettuccine, and his face is falling off! Oh my God, he's dead! No, he's fine. He is just fallen asleep, chat. He has fallen asleep, and he's just standing up. He goes, whoa, did I do that? It's like, yes, you did, Nicholas. You did so good. You're such a good friend. He goes, oh, thank you. And he goes over to the book chat, but at this point, fucking Rendered Heart Bear is just like, Nicholas, don't do this. He's like, ah! Because he sees a fucking talking teddy bear. He's like, oh my God. Like, that's funny enough, that's probably the scariest thing he has seen today. And he's like, I know my appearance frightens you, but I am a Care Bear. I am here with friendship. My motivations are positive and good natured. And he's like, Nicholas, that fucking book, that sexy Homer Simpson is evil. And Nicholas is like, but she helped me. She's like, she's only in it for herself, man. I've seen this time and time again, okay? I've been around the block. I've been dead a while, man. I've seen human history. And the book's like, fuck you, bear. And the book literally, chat, again, able to control magic when it wants, takes fucking Rendered Heart Bear, lifts him up, and puts him into a goddamn cage like Pinocchio, chat. Very Pinocchio-esque, and locks the goddamn door. And she's like, Nicholas, now's the time to show the world how good you are at magic. You can be better than that fat fuck Mr. Fettuccine, all right? And you can make all sorts of friends of your magic. She goes, yeah, you're right, I can. And she's like, let's go ahead and put on a show. Right, friend? He goes, right, friend. He grabs the fucking hatchet, grabs the goddamn cape, takes the fucking evil Homer Simpson, sexy Homer Simpson book, and he gets out of there. Meanwhile, Rendered Heart Bear, it's like, oh, this is fucked up. I gotta save him. I gotta save him, chap. But eventually, though, he's got to come up with a plan, shit. He's got to come up with a plan. And we cut back, shit. We cut back to Cares a Lot. And we were following Grumpy Bear and like a shit ton of other bears. I don't know their names, shit. I don't remember all their names. But they're working on a transporter, chat, a Cares Bear transporter that will be able to teleport them anywhere in the world where a child is in need of a Care Bear to help them, chat. And that's what the invention is. So they can do this fucking work easy fucking peasy. Cut down a lot of time, chat, okay? You want to get there in time to help these kids. Grumpy Bear, he's working on this shit. But then you get these two toddler bears, chat. So clearly, these bears are fucking. Because we have these two baby bears, and there is some sexy, hot, sweaty bear time going up on the Cares a Lot, compound, right? And I'm like, I don't know who that, I mean, there are female and male Care Bears, chat. So I imagine that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, chat. And good for them, chat. At least God allowed that for it. It's like, listen, I'll let you reproduce and shit, but they're also dead when they're born. And they're like, all right, at least we can do that. And so you get these two bears, chat, Tugs and Fugs. I don't know what they're called, but they fuck with the transporter, chat, and they teleport Friendship Bear and Secret Bear, and also Kim and Jay. Thank you, Jaybird, for the Prime subscription 6 months in a row. Thank you, sir. How's it going, Chris? Sorry I missed the last few streams. No problem. No, never apologize. Never apologize. I've had to sync up your video and boys, because I refuse to watch the show without coming. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Also, did I miss your thoughts on the Spidey video? Yes. I did talk about that. You can check out the VOD. I also interact with the chat. We all had a good discussion about it. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it as well. But please do check out the VOD, my friend. Rugs and hugs. Thank you, sir. Maybe case, chat, and tugs, and whatever I said. Tugs and hugs. I was close. What did I call them? Fugs and tugs or something? I was close. Anyway, so they teleport the two kids and Friendship Bear and Secret Bear. And they're like, where are we? It's like, oh, that was weird. And fucking Grumpy Bear's like, the fuck you doing? Tugs and hugs. Like, we're sorry. And he's like, well, at least we know it works. But now it teleports Care Bears back home. So in case of emergency situation, chat, you can get them back real goddamn quick, right? And so, Kim and Jason, they're seeing all this shit. It's like, so this is your home? They go, yeah, this is literally heaven. You want to play? And they're like, hell yeah. And they get like a big musical number, chat, and it really helps Jason and Kim cope with their trauma. And they realize, they start to realize over time, it's like, okay, wow, friends can really help you in times of need. So I'll say this, chat. I know I'm exaggerating a lot of this shit, but the movie does have a positive message. I'll give it that. Like, I'm like, all right, there is some real good intentions in this film. So I'll tip my hat to you, Care Bears, the movie. They do all this shit. But oh no, chat, fucking Rendered Heart Bear. He escaped the trailer of Mr. Fettuccine, chat. He literally inflated his exposed heart, and he pushed open the cage and it burst, and he's fine though. He's not dead. He's fine. That's just his ability. And he got back in his Cares mobile cloud thing, and he goes up there. But oh no, chat, because there's bad stuff is afoot. Because back when he was trying to help goddamn Nicholas, chat, he tried to help him. He tried to help him, went to the magic show, chat. Nicholas, he was fucking up all the magic because the book was fucking up, chat. He's like, I'm going to pull a rabbit out of my hat. And sexy Homer Simpson had a huge fucking tidal wave of water just hit him in the goddamn face, and he fell down, chat, on his ass. And all the kids are like, ha 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 ha, you're a loser. You're a big fat loser. Nicholas is like, I hate this. And the book's like, make them suffer, Nicholas. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, they're laughing at you. They hate you. They're not your friends. I can help you. I can help you seek revenge. And he's like, yeah, I want them to stop laughing. I hate them too. And so he does a fucking spell, chat, and casts it on all these kids. And these kids, they lose their fucking minds and begin to tear each other apart, chat. It's like, oh my God. They start ripping each other's fucking faces off and biting each other, chat. It's like, it's horrific. And Renner Harper's like, Nicholas, stop. He's like, I don't need you. I don't need you anymore. He's like, but I want to be your friend. Let me be your friend, okay? Even if you don't be my friend, I can help you. I can help you right now. He's like, all I need is sexy Homer Simpson. She's like, yes. All he needs is me. And Renner Harper is like, I'm coming back for you, Nicholas. And that's when he gets in his fucking Cares a Lot mobile, chat, and he goes back up to heaven. But oh no, his car is crashing, chat. There's something wrong when he crashes down. He's saved. The fucking little star saved him. I was like, holy shit, Renner's heart bear. How you doing? He's like, there's something really bad going down on Earth right now. People have stopped caring. They're like, oh, that's the worst thing ever. Can they check? They have a giant clock, chat. It's like a doomsday clock from Watchmen. And it monitors all the cares in the world, chat, and it's ticking backwards. People aren't giving a shit. By the way, chat, that clock would have ran out in 2020. Those Care Bears would have been fucking dead. Because here's the thing, chat. If people stop caring on the planet, if the Care Bear clock goes to zero, Cares a Lot is destroyed, and all the Care Bears die. They don't exist anymore, chat. I mean, for some, that would probably be great for them, because like this is eternal hell. All right, I want to leave. I just want this to end. But some are like, nah, I like this. I dig what I do. Right? It's back and forth each Care Bear. But it'd be destroyed. And if all the care is gone in the world, then they're just fucked. So it's a bad situation. It's just not goddamn good. At one point, chat, they go let's go to the teleporter and we'll get to Nicholas. Okay, we'll all go together. We'll kill that fucking evil, sexy Homer Simpson. All right, and we'll save Nicholas. And but before we do that, Jason, Kim, we found parents for you somehow. I don't know how that works, chat. I don't know how they managed to find parents who really want to adopt you. And we're going to send you back. They're like, listen, you taught us to be better people, and you taught us to trust in friends, and we were better people for, and we love to meet our parents, our new parents right now, but we want to help you guys, okay? You're our family now. You're our family now. I'm like, fuck yeah, Jason and Kim. They do like that goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, like Ebony and Ivory chat like that. Very, very exciting. And they all pile into the fucking teleporter, chat. But oh no, another earthquake hits Cares a Lot, chat, because all the cares in the world are dying, right? And so it messes with the transporter, chat, the teleporter, and they don't send the Earth, chat. They Grumpy Bear's like, oh shit, it didn't work. They're like, well, where'd they go? Are they gonna come back? He's like, I don't know where they are. And it's like, holy shit. What happened to them? And chat, we find out instantly, because they've been transported to a jungle forest type environment. And I don't know what bears are with them. I don't fucking remember. I think Friends Bear is there. Secret Bear, I think, is there. A couple other ones. It doesn't matter. But Jason and Kim are there, right? Good old Jason and Kim. And they're stuck in a tree and everything. Jesus Christ. How the hell are we going to get out of this situation? We got to drop down. We can't drop down. That thing's fucking far. And then, chat, what do they see at the bottom? A fucking lion who's just coming up there for them. They go, it's a lion. And I love it because the Care Bears are like, it's okay, everyone. If you just close your eyes, the lion will go away. And fucking... Jason's like, you stupid bitches, that's not how it works. You're gonna kill us. They're so upset. Idiots. It's not Simba, by the way. More like Scar. Be prepared. And so they close their eyes, and the lion disappears. Like, oh, well, fuck me. All right, that worked. But they're like, oh, because they look above them, chat, and the lion's right there. And he's like, oh, God. And they drop, chat. They let go of the branch. But the lion grabs him. The lion grabs him and goes, it's okay. I got you. It's like, oh, it's a big, dumb, friendly lion. Oh, that's nice. And the monkey comes down. Monkey helps him down, chat helps him, lowers him down. Everyone's okay. And they're like, oh, we're sorry that we misjudged you. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I am the king of the jungle after all. And he's like, what are you doing here in the Friendly Forest, chat? That's the name of this kingdom land, the Friendly Forest. And they're going, well, we got to get to a place called Earth because all the cares are done. He goes, oh, the cares? That sounds horrible. Well, we'll be happy to help you to get you to where you're going. I don't know where the fuck. Actually, in hindsight, chat. Oh yeah, they gotta take him back to Care Bear lot or whatever the hell. And so they like, I could take you to this special place where maybe you can get there to Earth or whatever. Because there's a, it's dumb. There's a sign that literally says Earth. It's like, oh, I remember Earth. It's that away. And I don't know. They go that way. Meanwhile, we cut back to Cares a Lot chat. And they're like, well, hope that wasn't like a Jeff Goldblum from The Fly situation. Like, what's that? Well, if they came out, my fear is that they'll all be one organism, which would be really fucked up. It's like if Jeff Goldblum was successful at the end of The Fly, and him and Gina Davis and the baby would be one beautiful organism. And they go, we don't want that. Like, I don't want that either. That'd be really gross. I don't want to deal with that. I want it down my conscience. So the machine's fucked up. I got to repair this. And they're like, okay, but we got to go and find them where they are. He's like, I got a plan for you. So he gets rendered Heart Bear, and they go to this magic boat that they have with the sun, who's always smiling, always going, looks like the moon from Zelda Majora's Mask, chat, except it was a sun. And it's just smiling, and like, that's fucking weird. And they go, yeah, the boat will take you to where they are. Like, how does that work? It doesn't matter. We literally have a half hour left in the movie. And they go, all right, shit, fuck, let's get in the boat. They go on the boat, chat, and they set sail. Meanwhile, we cut back to Nicholas and sexy Homer Simpson, and things are getting kind of fucked up on Earth, chat. A lot of people have not cared anymore. A lot of people are dead, by the way. Nicholas has a high body count in this film, chat. The kids have taken over the amusement park, chat, and are eating each other and anyone who was unlucky enough to escape. And you know, Nicholas is like, he's having like, you know, he's all in on this revenge. He's like, you know, fuck these people. I want my revenge. I don't need any fucking friends. I just need you, sexy Homer Simpson. She's like, yes, that's all you fucking need. And hey, these goddamn Care Bears. Like, I don't know. I feel kind of iffy about them, right? You feel iffy about them, Nicholas? He's like, I do. Let's make sure they don't threaten our plans, right? So let's go ahead and just concoct a potion. And he does the potion thing, chat, and casts a spell. And what's birthed from this cauldron, chat, is this giant smoke monster. Looks like the smoke monster from Lost, chat. And fucking the sexy Homer Simpson goes, kill the Care Bears. And the thing goes, hell yeah, man. And Nicholas is like, shit, we're going to kill him. And she goes, yup. And it flies away. It's like, oh, that's not good. Meanwhile, chat, we cut to the, where the hell we are? Oh, yeah. We cut to the Jason and Kim, and they've been traveling a while with the other Care Bears and the lion and the monkey and whoever else. And they're taking a brief break under a tree, chat, and they get to know each other and things, life lessons, songs, and shit. And they're just by a tree right now. But all of a sudden, chat, the smoke monster appears and it possesses the tree. So then we get like an Evil Dead situation, chat, where the thing fucking, oh, yeah, that's the thing. That's it. The reason why the book wants to why it summons the smoke monster, chat, is that it needs Jason and Kimberly, because if they're dead, then all the cares on the Earth will die, and then cares a lot will also be destroyed. So that's the end goal right here, okay? But to complete the spell, they need those two kids, chat. So we got to get the kids, murder them, put their cadavers in the pot, chat. And then you bring about the Care Bear apocalypse, chat, where everything ends. It's like the darkness from Neverending Story. So it's like very fucking dark in hindsight, chat. And so the fucking dark spirit possesses the tree, and it grabs onto it, like with its hentai branches, chat, grabs on to Jason and Kim, and they're fucking screaming. And the Care Bears are like, holy shit! And they use their Care Bear stare, and they kill the fuck out of that thing, and they burn it down, chat. And Care Bear stare, I mean, it can fucking melt you, chat. It can melt you. Yeah, it can make you feel good about yourself, but it can also microwave you on the inside out. That's not great, chat. I want to be microwaved from the inside out. No fucking thank you. And then the kids are like, oh my god, thank you so much. They're like, no problem, man. We gotta keep going. They're like, yeah, hell yeah, we'll keep going. And so eventually, chat, we're back at the boat, and the Care Bears, they meet a penguin Care Bear. She's there, And she hops on, she helps him. And then, oh God, the fucking smoke monster chat has taken the form of a swordfish, right? And he is creating a whirlpool so he can drown the Care Bears. Oh, even before that, chat. This is great. No, it happens after this. So he creates a fucking whirlpool, chat, and, you know, they're going under, but thankfully they survive through friendship, and they get out of there, and, you know, the swordfish is like, fuck, I'm going to go back to the other guys. Meanwhile, Sleepy Bear's with him, chat. He fucking kills over because he's sleepy, where he drowns. But thankfully they had the penguin lady with him. She jumps into the water, chat, brings up Sleepy Bear, does CPR on him. The water does get out, but he's like, I just wanted to see if I could die, but I can't. It's inevitable. God said I can't die. She goes, yeah, it's fucked up, right? He goes, yeah. So eventually all the bears meet up at one point. They all meet up, chat. They all coalesce. There's another, the smoke monster. Oh yeah, that's the thing. The smoke monster tries to pull some fucking shenanigans on him, chat. Like he attacks the friend bear and secret bear and the lion and the monkey. And there's also an elephant now. And they use their Care Bear stare on him, chat, but it's not enough. They need like a full effect Care Bear. So he's like, you can't defeat me. But then all of a sudden, chat, it's like goddamn chat. It's like the equivalent. It's the Care Bear equivalent. Okay, to at the end of the Two Towers, when Gandalf comes back with the Rohirrim to Helm's Deep, chat, right when all was lost, and he has the fucking shining light, and they all descend upon the Uruk-hai, Sauron's forces, chat, kind of like that, where the Care Bears on the boat, they also unleash their Care Bear stare, chat, and they're all hitting them with the microwave powers. And the smoke monster, he just fucking evaporates and dies, chat. He dies. He's no longer corporeal. He's gone. And they go, whoa! They're very excited about it. And they all join forces. Everyone meets each other. Also, there's a raccoon. They have a raccoon now because they go into a cave too. And he's like, it's funny because they're like, we can't see in this cave. He's like, and this one guy is just like, it's okay, I can see. I'm like, oh, who the hell are you? He's like, it's okay. I'm a Care Bear raccoon. And like, oh great, you're gonna be $29.99 after this movie's release. He goes, hell yeah, I am. I'm gonna be expensive, hot fucking button item at goddamn Toys R Us. So they eventually all meet up, chat, and they go, great, we're all here, but we got to go to Earth, okay? We got to stop Nicholas because he's killing the entire human population. No one's caring. And if people stop caring, we'll all die too, okay? Like, we've realized, this is what it was, chat. See, they always wanted to kill themselves, right? Because they live in this eternal kind of purgatory, having to help people. They realize, like, we don't want to die. We actually like what we're doing. See, even the Care Bears themselves, chat, even the Care Bears themselves realize, like, no, this is what we love to do. We love to bring friendship and happiness to people. We thought it was a negative thing, but it's not. This is not hell. This is heaven. It's all part of God's plan. So they all go to Earth somehow. They're there. They're at the amusement park and shit, and it's just looking like a fucking Mad Max scenario, chat. It's awful looking, right? And they're like, okay, we gotta somehow find Nicholas and convince him that the evil spirit book is evil, right? Sexy Homer Simpson is not a good person. Also, chat, we cut back to Cares a Lot. That place is falling apart, chat, because there's no more Cares in the world, and it's like very close. It's like 5 minutes away from midnight, chat, on the doomsday clock. It's not good. Grumpy Bear Hat is just about to repair the transporter, chat, but he's out of time. He's out of time. They're all out of time, and like, we don't have more time, so you got to stop Nicholas first before they can finally repair the transporter. Eventually, go back on Earth. Nicholas is collecting ingredients for another spell for the sexy evil Homer Simpson, chat, to make sure that all the Cares die, but he still needs those final ingredients of Kim and Jason. Eventually, all the Care Bears, because that's the thing. At this point, fucking Nicholas has lost it, chat. He is a true psychopath, and he spots Jason and Kim. He's like, I need your body so I can complete my spell. And he's like, just running for them, chat, throughout all these rides, and the Care Bears are like, they're not trying to kill Nicholas, but they're trying to stop him as best they can without hurting him, chat. But there's a couple times when they do have to hurt him, chat. Now with the Care Bear stare, they don't microwave his insides or anything like that, but they kind of fuck with him a little bit. And eventually, they all kind of come to, the Jason Kim do get away. He doesn't get a hold of them. He gets the other parts of the spell. He goes to the sexy Homer Simpson book. He puts him in the fucking thing. And right before he's just about to drop the final ingredient in there, chat, he has realization, chat. He has a realization. Well, not even the Care Bear's there. He's like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I've hurt so many people. This is not what I wanted. I just wanted a friend. That's all I ever wanted was a friend. And Sexy Homer Simpson's like, fuck that, man. No, we're in this together. He's like, no, you're horrible. She goes, oh, fuck you. It's like, put it in. And she fucking does a little thing on his hand, and it drops in. The Care Bears show up. They're like, Nicholas, no. And it drops in there, and it creates this very scary tornado monster. And the Care Bears are like, Care Bear, stare! And they all unleash their Care Bear stare on the tornado monster jet, but it's just not enough. It's not enough, and it knocks him down and knocks him down. But the tornado is weakened. And the kids, everyone realizes, Render Hartbear, he realizes, wait a minute. The last two ingredients are Jason and Kim. And he doesn't have that, so he can't complete the spell. And at this point, there's a big fucking battle and shit chat. Everyone ends up outside. And Nicholas, he's like, I gotta complete this spell. Like, why do you gotta complete this spell, Nicholas? Because I need revenge. It's like, a revenge against who? You have all these feelings. He's like, I hate you. It's like, we don't hate you, okay? It's like, we understand. You don't want us to be your friend, but we want to be your friend. We want to help you, and that's what you've always wanted. You want to be a friend, and we're sorry that you've been so mistreated. You never deserved any of that. You never deserved to be abused in your life. I'm sorry what happened to your parents. I'm sorry you've been treated, okay? But let us help you. That's what you need. And he realizes that she's like, oh my God. Oh my God. He realizes this, chat. And the sexual person is like, don't fucking listen to him. He drops the book. She goes, no! And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and you know, and Jason and Kim, they come over, Chad. They're the first people to come over. Because Render Hart does a speech, but they come over and they say, we want to be your friend. And like Kim's saying, like, I want to be your friend, Nicholas. He goes, thank you. And the book's like, I'm going to fucking kill each and every single one of you. And he's like, she's about to unleash a spell, Chad. But Nicholas, he goes over, and he's holding down the book, Chad, holding it closed. He's like, I'm going to kill you, motherfuckers. And oh, yeah, Render Hartbear. He had the key, by the way. He had the key that Nicholas opened the book with from the treasure chest, and he gave it to Jason for safekeeping. He's like, Jason! Because it's all like, you know, it's a giant fucking monster tornado chat that's encircling them. It's killing some of the Care Bears as we speak. Jason, do you have the key? He's like, I have it! Do it! Close the book! And he fucking, he's like, he's getting to the storm chat. He manages to get there, Chad. He puts it in there, goes, nah! And he shuts the book, Chad. And then Sexy Homer Simpson's like, no! And she dies. She dies inside the book, Chad. And they throw the book into the fucking moat, Chad, where the pages get wet and soggy. And that's the end. That is the end of Sexy Homer Simpson. Meanwhile, Chad, everything goes back to normal. All the children, everything go back to normal. Everyone who has died, Chad, is fine. All the Care Bears are fine. All the kids are fine. All the adults are fine. And Nicholas, you know, he's hugging fucking Jason and Kimberly, all the Care Bears, saying thank you. And they're like, we love you, Nicholas. We want to help you. And he goes, yay. But he's like, oh, no, Mr. Fettuccini. And he goes to Mr. Fettuccini's trailer, Chad. Mr. Fettuccini walks out. And he goes like, oh, Mr. Fettuccini, I'm so sorry. He's like, oh, no, Nicholas. I'm the one that should apologize. I'm sorry. I just had the craziest dream, and I realized that I have mistreated you. I've been very unfair to you, and no more. You know, from now on, I'm going to be a father to you, son. That's going to be. And there's the other thing, too. I'm going to make sure that you're well off when I'm gone, when I'm long gone. How about this? How about we go fucking in business together? How about Fettuccini and Nicholas? And he goes, oh, sir. He's like, all right, fine. Nicholas and Fettuccini, a father and son act. And he goes, oh, my God, that's amazing, Mr. Fettuccini. I mean, Dad. And they go, ha. Mr. Fettuccini trains Nicholas in magic, Chad. He gets really good at magic. And fucking Kim's like, man, you're really good at that magic. And he's like, oh, thanks. And they start smooching. It's like, whoa, that was quick. And everyone's happy. The Care Bears are fucking happy, chat. Jason's happy. Jason and Kim, they got parents now. It's like, yeah, it all worked out, chat. And then we cut back. We cut back to Mr. Cherrywood, chat. Mr. Cherrywood. And he realized, right when he closes the book, chat, all the foster children are asleep. They're all asleep, chat. And he goes, they never get to hear the ending. And the wife walks over, and she goes, they don't. But I know the ending. Nicholas. Oh my God, chat. The person, Mr. Cherrywood, the person who has been telling the story is Nicholas. And Nicholas goes, And it's a good story, isn't it, Kim? Oh my God, he married Kim. He married Kim, chat. It's fucking nuts. And so they put the little baby to bed, chat, and they walk out and they kiss each other and they leave. And then we cut to the window where you see one of the Care Bears is like, I'm always watching. I'm always watching. He's probably making sure that Nicholas doesn't pull some like crazy shit like he did before. So they probably assign like a spy Care Bear to make sure he isn't putting on any shenanigans anymore, chap. And he watches, he goes back to Cares a Lot chat where everyone's fucking happy. The teleporter's working better than ever. Everyone's like, yeah, everyone's great, chat. And that, my friends, is Cares Bears, the movie. There you go. I will say this. This is not for me. This is not my demographic. This is very much meant for small children. However, I will give the film this. It does, despite it trying to sell me things, buy this Care Bear, buy this Care Bear, buy this Care Bear elephant, buy this Care Bear lion, all that shit. It does have several positive messages in the chat where talking to kids about, how to deal with trauma, chat, how to deal with, maybe if you don't have any friends or parental abuse or, like that kind of thing. Like those are like some pretty heavy topics, right, for a children's program. And so I admired that they tackled that and tried to have a positive message throughout that and tried to basically tell these kids like, hey, that it's okay to have these feelings, but know that there can be people out there that can help you. There can be people that want to be your friend, that want to be your parent, that want to be your guardian. Like, that's a positive message, Chad. I give it a rental. Chad, it's like, again, it's a rental. I wouldn't recommend you guys watching it, but it's like, hey, if you have a kid, you have small kids, let them watch it. It's an hour and 17 minutes, Chad. Barely that. It's like an hour and 16 minutes and like 40 seconds. And you have maybe small children. I think this will entertain them for that much. So, there you go, Chad. I'll give it a rental. Yeah! Oh, man. Controller Wildflower, welcome to the stream. I always love the Care Bears. My jams from the 80s. There you go. We got some Care Bears fans, chat. Doing that Care Bears stare. What a twist. See, that was a better twist than the happening, right? Mr. Cherry would almost doom them. That's the thing of like, no, you almost like fucked the planet over. You almost committed genocide against the Care Bears. You're going to jail. That's what it would have been. Oh, man. And then Nicholas changes his name to Linguini to keep brand continuity. I like it, chat. Yeah, so now you got to do the sequel. Yeah, there's like a ton of sequels. They did do 3 theatrical released films. Also, they call like the new Care Bears, the one that are elephants and lions, like they're cousins, Care Bear cousins. I guess it was the new branding for it. So they did that. Also, Mr. Cherrywood's voiced by Mickey Rooney, just to let you guys know. Maybe I got to do the sequel shit. Maybe I have to. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed the review, chat. May have elaborated on a few things, chat. May have exaggerated a detail or two. But hey, it's all in good fun, chat. It's all in good fun. Alabama Bears. Troy, believe it or not, they used that narrative plot twist for several of their films. Oh, really? And reused many of the character models with different hair colors. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. I mean, hey, keep it cheap. This movie only cost $2 million and a big fucking profit of $34 million. So, profit of probably $30 million. You got to double the budget for marketing shit. So there you go, chap. Care Bears movie. Good selection, by the way. Fun review.